Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Big Mike here.
Terry.
Hey, I think we started before Pretty and Pooch was done.
Maybe.
They were having fun over there.
They were.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Learning how Pooch deals with poor customer service.
Yep.
He's kind of like me because I've been in the customer service business for 20 years and I hate it when people, oh God, what do you want? And stuff like that. I hate that. All right, guys. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Hey, we got a good one for you tonight. Before we do that, we're going to introduce you to two new channels that we absolutely enjoy and that we have found, and guys can't get enough of them. Hey, first one is The Secret Channel.
Yes.
Tiffany over at Canadian Family Life again got it right.
Well, Alexander tried, and he thought that the bars were gold. They were not gold. They were copper, and if you were able to blow it up, which you probably couldn't, you would see that they actually did say CU and copper on them. So they
and
were
gold's
copper.
Not that dark.
Yeah.
So
gold's
anyway, she got it right. It is Copper Desert Homestead. Okay, and I think they went by a different name.
She had a channel herself. So she started the channel, and it was a nursing type channel because she's a nurse.
Yeah.
So she was talking about nursing stuff. But then they made different plans, and now
they pulled the trigger, moved out to the desert, and started their homestead.
Yeah.
So that's what they're doing. So Copper Desert Homestead, the creators are Jessica and Jag.
Yes.
Okay. They have 8.28K in subs. They have 72 videos, which is pretty dang good. They have 404.3K in views. They are a family of 5 in search of self-sufficiency, financial freedom. Don't we wish we all had that? And the outdoors of southeastern Arizona. Okay, so they're in the High Plains area. Learn with them as they start their sustainability homestead from scratch. What could possibly go wrong? Now I watched her last video. She is now returned back to work as a nurse.
Well, I think she never quit work as a
nurse. Did she not?
No, she was. Okay. She's always been a nurse.
Bless her heart, she made it through the COVID.
Yeah.
If you're a nurse,
Angie,
I'm going to tell you something. That was no joke on them people. Yeah. No joke on them. Yeah. But hey, guys, if you've never heard of Copper Desert Homestead, please go over there and check them out. Moderators, if you could put the link in the chat, I would appreciate that.
Hey, at home with Tom and Ron.
All right.
They said, I remember when you guys started and everyone thought you were Montana Homestead.
That's right.
They said, we helped advertise your name.
There you go.
Family. Thank you, Tom and Ron. They're awesome.
So, over on the banner, the framily banner.
The framily banner.
Okay.
No more board.
Off the beaten path with Andrew and Ashley.
Yes.
There's an Arizona theme here today.
There is.
Okay. The creators are Andrew and Ashley. They have 934 subs. They have 21 videos, and they have 89.3K in views. All right. Join Andrew and Ashley on their adventure to build a thriving homestead and live off the beaten path in the high desert of northern Arizona. The other one's in southeastern Arizona. This one's over in northern Arizona.
Arizona's a big state. It's got a lot of different geography and climates. So.
Yeah. Watch as they complete a cabin build on their 40 acres off grid. So guys, what these guys did, okay, here's what they did. All right. They got out of California. Okay. They moved to Arizona. They've been looking and looking and looking. They found a 40-acre piece of property up outside of Williams, Arizona. I love Williams, Arizona. Took the train there to go to the Grand Canyon. If you ever go to Williams, great train ride. And they found it. It's a somebody was working on it. They did a lot of the abatement for the monsoons and stuff.
Right.
So water, poured foundations, built the framing, did all that stuff of this cabin, and they picked it up. Okay. And they're going to finish the cabin and live off grid. So guys, if you want to watch a channel from the start, right now's the time to go check out Off the Beaten Path with Andrew and Ashley. They're on the Framily banner. They're part of our family now. Make them part of your family, guys. And if the moderators would put their channel in the chat, I would appreciate it.
Both of those channels are also in the description down below.
Yes, they are.
I've got to get better about that. I've missed doing that. I need
Yes.
to do that. And I saw Matt and Mouse were in here.
All right.
So hello to Matt and Mouse.
So who do we have in the chat, Terry?
And we had Jennifer Ocean Homestead was in here early.
All right.
And Linda Peterson and Alexander at Dark Lord Munit. Canadian Family Life, Tiffany. Morning Coffee with Mom. Hello. Edgy B is here. And said support from Pollyanna Sosa.
All right.
Thank
Down
you.
in Brazil.
Let's see. We have Judy Herman.
Hey, Judy.
We also have Out and About with Dave and Daisy.
All right.
Hi, Dave and Daisy. We also have
AKA Sam I Am.
we have Phil from Peterson Farms of Nashville,
There you go.
Indiana.
Indiana.
We have Peaceful Des. Hi, Des. And I'm sorry, Alexander. I missed your live. I'm going to have to go back and watch
Go
it.
watch it.
But everybody, go watch Alexander's live.
Yeah.
He did a live stream. Let's see. We have
There's Jovita Navarro.
Hola, Jovita.
All right. Butler Family Farms here.
Hi, Jerry and Susan.
And Leanne Gunther.
Hello, Leanne.
We're
You
going to
could-
talk about Leanne later.
You got something special.
We're going to talk all about you, girl.
We have Simple Acre Homestead. Hello.
All right.
Um,
Hey, there's Wanda Henry.
Hello, Wanda. There's Arlene.
Hello, Arlene.
I mentioned At Home with Tom and Rhonda Howard.
Yes.
Mary Yahoo is here.
Mary
Here
Yahoo.
we go.
Debbie Dross here.
Susie Jacobson. Hi,
All right.
Susie.
There's Bowen at Thunderstick Homestead and Ministry.
Hello, Bowen. Sir Paul Honeyman.
Hey,
Hello.
Paul.
Let's see.
He hurt his back picking up a case of nut milk for a lady at the supermarket. He said that on a live. Hey, I threw my back out lifting some nut milk.
All right, Paul.
I'm sure it was coconut milk.
Or almond milk.
Is it? Wait a minute, guys, in the chat. Do you or do you not think if nut milk is not milk,
It's not milk, and they
it's
can't.
not?
Yeah.
Why do they call it that?
I think in some places
If it
they
pisses
can't.
you off, put it in the chat down there, guys.
I thought in some places they can't call it milk, and they actually had a lawsuit saying they couldn't call it milk because it is technically not
It ain't milk.
milk. So
If I
they,
was in the cow industry, I'd be pissed.
so they had another way they were going to say it, and it was with instead of milk they were going to say juice. Well, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, what would it be? Nut, you squeeze a bunch of nuts together and you get some juice out of them.
Not juice.
What is that? Nut juice city limits? Yeah, I don't know.
No, that's nut bush.
Oh, nut bush. Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah, put it in there.
before
If that
this
makes
goes
you
off
mad.
the rails
Yeah.
completely. Oh, there's Travels and Gardening with DJ. Hi, DJ.
Hey, there's Husky Edna.
Hello, Edna.
Hello, my friend down in Australia land.
Yes, Heather Hopper is here.
Hello, Heather.
Eric and Tracy, Rainy Ridge is here.
There's Tish over at No Judgment here with Tish
Hi,
Ross,
Tish.
the podcast.
Hey, they're done.
I almost ran out of air.
They were just talking away and having such
Yeah.
a good time.
You
I
said-
didn't want to leave theirs. I want
Yeah.
to stay over there.
Because Pooch and I think alike when it comes to customer service.
Yeah.
All right. I get to somebody, it's like if we're on the road, right? A lot. And we stop in at McDonald's and you go, hey, can I get whatever? And then you leave the drive-through and you're on the highway and you're moving and you unwrap it and everything. Well, Terry does, and I eat it, and I go,
That
ain't what I ordered. But it had the wrapper on there.
It had the right wrapper, wrong food.
So they did two things. The meal was wrong, and they used the wrong wrapper. Well, the right wrapper with the wrong food in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
I saw a video the other day. It was a short. I don't remember where. I don't know if it was a reel or if it was a short, but it was this guy showing how to make a McDonald's hamburger. And he had the wrapper, and then he put the bottom bun, and then he put the meat, but kind of slid it off the bun a little. Then he put the cheese kind of half on.
I know.
Then he put like the pickles in a stack right in the middle. And then he did a big blob of ketchup and mustard. And then he took the ketchup and smeared it on top of the bun, and then wrapped it and wiped more ketchup on the wrapper. And said, there you go. That's a McDonald's.
Well, it's like we went to that restaurant when we went to Pinecone Fest, and I ordered the chicken fried chicken, right? And they brought me the chicken fried steak. Right? It was about $18 meal or whatever like that.
There's a short about this.
And I started eating it, and Terry was looking over, and she could see the beef in the breading as I was cutting and I was eating.
And he was almost through.
And I was almost through, but we did a short. Go there and check out on our short feed what happened.
That was last year's Pinecone Fest, so it'd be about
a year ago.
A little less than a year ago.
Less than a year ago. I don't know. I was just eating. Then it hit me. Anyway, check that out.
Debbie Drock, hello.
Hey, Debbie Drock. You say Butler Family Farms here?
Hi, Jerry and Sue. I thought you said them already.
I think I did. I may.
You just really want to say hi to Jerry.
I got off on a tangent. I don't know what I said.
Did. Hey, there's Neil S. Hello, Neil.
Yeah.
Then Angie, you didn't see
Angie.
There you go.
Angie. When will those dark clouds disappear?
Wanda Henry.
My favorite VA nurse right there, guys.
I'm probably going to start repeating things you've said.
Probably.
Let's see.
Heather Langstrom's here. Hey, Tina Ladybug.
If I miss you, I apologize. Hello, Tina. Marianne Bimler.
There's Pooch. He's here.
Hey, Pooch. Everybody needs a friend named
Sean
Pooch.
at Let's Trade Paints here.
Hi, Sean. McAllister Homestead
All
is
right.
here. Hello.
And Peterson saying hello to people.
There's Outdoors with Vance.
All right.
Hey, Vance. How are you tonight?
There's Beth over at BNS Odyssey.
Hi, Beth. Jay Granados, 44 of Julia. Hello.
I think you said Simple Acre Homestead, right?
Yes.
All right.
I did.
Our first time visiting.
All right.
Well, welcome.
And you got all the fun stuff right at the beginning.
Right at the beginning. Yeah.
Let's see. So there's Matt and Mouse. We saw them in there.
Good channel, guys. Matt Mouse.
And
He's an overthinker, but she keeps him straight.
there's Evelyn Newman. Hi, Evelyn.
And we've had a live talking about men who overthink. That's why you got married, so she can tell you how to do it.
Hi, Jody Young.
Yeah.
How are you?
Dana Mason.
Hi, Dana.
Hello, Dana and Tim.
Yes. Love Dana and Tim.
Yes, we do.
There's Kevin hiking with Jackie Boy.
There he is.
And Julia J. Granados, 44, said, best move they did to get out of California.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Jolly Huggers. They're in here.
Hello, hello.
Rebel at Heart. Kelly's here.
Oh, Peaceful Des had posted like 10 minutes ago. So glad I refreshed to see you were live. I was still waiting.
Oh. Hey, there's Rice Lewis is here.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Rice.
And who else have I missed? I said Linda Peterson, but she may not have been in here when I said it.
Linda Peterson.
Off the Beaten Path with Andrew and Ashley is
All
here.
right. Hey, welcome in.
Yeah. You're very welcome.
Yeah. Hey.
Good channel. See, we used to. Well, he grew up in Arizona, but
Yeah.
we
used to live
lived
in.
in Sierra Vista.
I'm from Mesa Gilbert area. I lived in those two cities my whole life.
Yeah.
Born in Wisconsin, but we lived there. And then we were down in Fort Huachuca, down in Sierra Vista,
Yeah.
where our banner family member is at down there at Copper Mountain.
No. The
Copper.
the family banner is Ashley.
Oh, the family banner. Yeah. I'm getting my Arizona's.
Yeah, we did 2 Arizona channels.
Yeah,
because
so off the
we
beaten
love Arizona.
path, they're in northern
Right.
Arizona, up around Williams, somewhere
Right.
in that big area, in the upper high plains area, and then
Copper
Desert Homestead is in southeastern Arizona.
Yes.
And they're getting hit with the monsoons right now.
Now that we got that all straight.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Remind me, you can't do 2 states at the same time.
Two channels in one state.
Yeah.
See, he can't even.
He can't even do that right. That's why I got married, guys, so she could tell me when and how I'm doing it wrong.
No, he retired and his brain went into retirement mode.
Dude,
retired.
Total mind dump. Guys. Yeah, but we'll talk about that. It ain't going well. I guess you got to ease into this whole thing.
Yeah, you didn't ease. You jumped.
I jumped. Yeah.
Hey, Alfonso. Eos Blind Maid
All right.
Production. Hello.
How are you doing, Alfonso?
Over there in Colorado.
Yes, he is.
We live there too.
Okay, I think we covered everybody.
Where have we not lived?
2 old people on the couches in here. Now, that's probably most likely Debbie, because I think Mark is still on the road.
I'll say hi, Debbie, and also Mark.
Okay. Yeah.
Barbie Cerna is here.
Hello, Barbie.
Mm.
There's Treasure Hunter Neil. He's here.
Hi, Neil. James Hall is here.
Y'all.
His question is, how do you milk a nut? Exactly.
You crush him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Simple Acre Homestead, same thing. How do you milk a nut?
Yeah.
And Butler Family Farm said, looks like milk. Does it? Kind of. It's kind of white, but really watery looking. I don't know.
Yeah. If it didn't come from a cow, it ain't, or a goat, it ain't.
Oh,
milk.
Paul said it was almond milk.
It was almond milk.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we got 48 thumbs up, and we got 65 people in here.
Julia says, "I have."
What up, people?
Julia says, "I have never milked a nut like almonds." And
well, it's kind of like juicing grapes in the old days. Yeah. You can't step on a bunch of nuts and expect to get anything out of them.
I love these.
You got to put them in the grinder.
You got the AI chat summary popping up there.
There you go.
Saying everybody's saying hi to each other.
Yeah. Hey, there's Camping Cage Free. How you doing, guys?
Bowen said it should be called nut juice. Let's see. Miss Neal, hello.
They're saying hello, Big Mike and Terry. Anyone seen an eagle in their house? We've seen a lot of them around here. They
not in the house.
Not in the house, but they love the chickens.
Yeah,
yeah.
We see eagles quite often out.
We've had chickens drop from the sky because they were still fighting with the eagle, I guess, and landed on the roof.
Paul. Okay, Paul.
Okay, I think we've got everybody.
No, you haven't.
We haven't?
No.
There's Shirley De La Cruz.
You didn't say hi to Peter at Old Man King Homestead.
I did say it to him earlier.
Did you?
I did.
Oh, okay. Well, he's on at 10 tonight after Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse, who has an open mic tonight, right after us. Was that good?
Yep.
Segue? Yeah.
You got to say his name again?
Eligio De La Cruz.
All right. There you go. I can't say that word. Eligio. Okay.
De La Cruz.
All right.
And I'm probably pronouncing it so wrong.
We got the De La Cruz part down.
I know that part.
Yeah.
De La Cruz. All right. I just like saying that. It's kind of like chimichanga. Okay.
So, guys, one thing I want to talk about this is I got a letter.
A card,
if you will, from our friend Leanne Gunther. She sent me a happy retirement card.
It did. Wow, that made us go dark.
There you go. Well, focus should be on the card, right?
Right.
There you go. Yeah. My retirement doesn't look like that. It's hot and dry sometimes, but very humid right now. And she's saying, Big Mike, wishing you blue skies, big dreams, new adventures, and time to enjoy them all. Happy retirement. Congratulations. Enjoy. Love, Leanne Gunther. And I thank you for that. And we're going to put it back here on the stand.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you thinking about me and sending me that.
Leanne's so sweet. She is awesome.
Absolutely love her.
Paul said, people, the old lady could not bend down to get her almond milk off the bottom shelf. I, not thinking of my own back, bent down and popped my discs, getting up again, laughing out.
Yeah. Dude. If you're a big dude with a bad back, picking up stuff from the ground. Remember when I threw my back out, herniated the disc, I was bent over picking up a remote. Back went out, head hit the floor. Yeah. Went to the doctor. He said, who hit you in the forehead? I said, the earth, the ground, the floor. Yeah, that ain't good. But I thank you, Leanne, for thinking about me.
We took our video stars to the groomer the other day.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I had a lovely...
Loki, he's good for about maybe 15 days.
Loki's had a crazy week.
Yeah.
I mean, he went to the groomer. He hates going to the groomer. He hates going for car rides. And then yesterday, Mike left a peach pit laying.
Guys.
Never leave a peach pit laying. And Loki decided he wanted the peach pit, but he didn't really.
And he knows better than to take anything off tables.
And he kept picking it up, and then he'd drop it, and then I'd try to get it, and he'd grab it again. And he swallowed it. So today,
I said, man, this is going to hurt when this peach pit comes out, buddy.
Well, we thought it'd come out the other way.
Yeah.
But today he was in here and I heard the lovely, that. And sure enough,
he threw that peach pit back up.
Right back up.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about him trying to pass it the other way.
Because would you say that the seed, if the seed would have, if he would have chewed on it,
he would have had to have ate a lot.
He would have got sick though.
But peach pits contain cyanide.
Yeah.
If they're crushed, they have to be crushed.
Yeah, or chewed up.
Yeah, and it would have taken a lot of them. But my bigger fear was that it would get stuck in his intestines and that we'd have to go have emergency surgery. So.
Because all these dogs, I mean,
that didn't happen.
They have a diet, and she kind of eats for two, and she's fixed. So anyway, so that happened. Yeah. Yep.
And then when I was getting the dogs from the groomers, I had put Loki in the back seat, and the groomer's husband had come around, and Freya was jumping up, and she got in the back, and then the groomer came out and she was talking, and I was standing there and I went to close the back hatch on the Jeep, and I turned to pay attention to her, and I went like this, and that hatch came down and hit me right in the forehead.
Right in the noggin.
Yeah, so that's a little tender.
Usually that happens to me because I'm taller than when the hatch goes up.
Well, yeah.
But Freya, if you just mention the word...
She's in the car.
Do you want to go whatever?
Right there.
I've seen her try to get in the back of the Jeep and the door just cracked and she jumped up and she fell down and she's like wobbling and stuff like that.
Oh, she tried to jump up into the back when it wasn't open. Yeah. I thought she was going to tear the rear wiper off.
Yeah.
Because she was going to go.
And then, remember, we were trying to get Loki in there. We got him out there. And then the knee buster or the shin buster on the back of your vehicle, it's called a hitch. He ran his head right into the hitch. I thought he was going to get brain damage.
Well, maybe that's why
this is not going right.
Maybe that's why he ate the peach pit. He was not thinking right.
Dazed and confused.
Paul, he doesn't need to do that noise again.
What's that?
the dog retching noise.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, that was an experience yesterday.
Hello, Kelly. Rebel at Heart is here.
Yeah.
Hello.
All right. Hey, there's Cassie's Kitchen Creations.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. I love watching her channel.
She makes good food.
Yes. Hey, there's Fairbrick Studios.
Hello, hello.
He's in the house.
I gotta catch up. I'm behind.
Webb's Web is here.
Hi, Ralph. How are you?
All right.
You still got to get with him.
I still got to get with him. I gotta get my thoughts together and send him a question list and stuff like that, so we can agree on what we can and can't talk about. Because this is over on Sergeant's Talk TV.
Yes.
My other channel with Jason at White Rock Homestead. Sergeant's Talk TV is all about veterans issues and support and stuff like that. So just want to make sure, because some people were in the military that we're going to start interviewing and stuff like that. And there's certain things they can or may not be able to talk about. I don't know what their jobs were. So yeah, that's what we do over there at Sergeant's Talk TV.
You had a good show last night.
We did. We had a really good show last night. And I hope it helped out a lot of people that didn't know they qualified for VA healthcare. So go check that video out.
We probably missed saying goodbye to Bowen. He said, I got to dip out. I'm trying this new thing called not writing my lessons Saturday night at 2 a.m. in the morning, or worse, 1 p.m. on Sunday.
Oh, for his...
for his ministry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So...
Paul says, Big Mike, I prefer to think for myself, brother. It's why I'm single, I think.
Then you need to stay that way. Okay? Men who get married are tired of thinking for themselves. Okay? Remember that. And ladies, if you're shaking your head no, you're wrong. Okay? We married you so you can tell us these things, because we've been doing it wrong our whole lives. So that's why I married this beautiful woman. Okay? But she's very tactful in the way that she approaches things. She don't just yell out, "You're doing it wrong, you jack."
No.
Yeah, she don't do it that way.
No.
She just goes, "Really? Really? Is that what you want to do?"
Xander said your brain took a long-term vacation.
So, let's talk about what we did today. I went to the eye doctor.
Good.
Didn't get these.
No.
The VA gave me a thing to go get my annual eye exam. And she goes, yeah, you probably need some readers. And we can do a lot better than these. Well, of course they can. But with the VA, you go for your eye appointment. They write down your prescription and all this stuff. Then you have to take that letter, and they send a letter up there to the VA, and you go to the optometry up there, and then they do your glasses. You pick out your frames. And guys, it's an hour and a half drive to the VA, an hour and a half back. Then they call you when your glasses are ready, and then you drive an hour and a half and then an hour and a half back for a pair of glasses that didn't cost as much as all the driving and your time. So,
actually, they cost more.
Do they really?
Yeah, glasses are expensive.
Really? These only cost me like
$12. Those are Walmart,
at the Walmart.
Cheaters. Those are not actual prescription glasses.
Yeah.
Neil S says, Big Mike, is there any update on your hip surgery? A friend of mine had one 3 weeks ago, and he is already up dancing.
Really?
There you go.
Well, I'm not a good dancer, number one.
Yeah, that's not going to fix his dancing situation.
Yeah, the dancing skills will not improve.
No.
I go in Friday for my appointment with the surgeon, and I don't know what they're going to do. He may say, I need an updated MRI.
Or we need to put you through more physical therapy first.
Man, I don't want to go through that stuff. That was the most painful. The VA put me in that stuff for a year, guys, and it didn't help, and it just made things worse. But I did what they told me to do. They're paying the bill. So, but I have it this Friday was it like 1 o'clock? I got to be over there at his office at the McAllister Hospital. And he's one of the really good surgeons in Oklahoma as far as hip replacement, knee replacements, and stuff like that. So he's been doing it for close to 30 years. So, and that's one of the reasons we haven't really pulled the trigger or moved towards selling the place and moving down to Texas and stuff like that. I don't want to go through that whole thing. You have to register with the Texas VA, and then you have to go through the whole rigmarole again. Let's just get this all done. Hopefully, once they do both hips, and then I got both knees after that to be done. So, guys, if you have kids joining the military, it's fun to jump out of a plane.
There's no reason
when
to
you
jump
get
out of a
old,
perfectly good aircraft.
your body will hate you after that.
Simple Acre Homestead said, we love your setup for the depth of field. We use a Logitech Brio webcam. And I'm pretty sure this is an Apple deal though, because it's got the reactions and everything. So Apple, and we have an iMac that we're using, but it has a little thing that you can turn on portrait.
Yeah.
That does the blurring. It also has studio light that you can turn on and off. And then it has the reactions. So like, I don't know if it'll do it. It doesn't like me. There we go. So reactions. Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Let's see, Phil. Got to get it right. There we go. There we go. I'll send you guys some love. So it does all that. Yeah. Lots of reactions. Anyway, was it this? The lasers? Yeah.
Yeah, the laser show. We don't know what the middle finger will do.
I wouldn't do that. No telling.
We might lose internet.
Probably.
Hey, there's Neil S.
Yes.
What made you choose to want to move?
And why
and
Texas?
why Texas?
Maybe move.
What?
What made us choose to want to move?
No,
maybe move.
Maybe move. The no state tax.
Income tax.
Income tax.
Right.
The reduction in property tax for disabled veterans.
Yep.
Their hunting and fishing program, all free. Their tags for disabled veterans, all free.
There's a lot of good veteran benefits.
Yeah. There's like 12 major benefits to moving to Texas if you're a veteran and you're a disabled veteran.
Yeah.
So, and I'm 70%. And then once we get done with the hips and the knees, they'll do another evaluation. And then if it goes up and stuff like that, that would be fine too. But those are the big reasons why we want to move there. Oh, and plus now they don't have a grocery tax.
Well, they haven't had a grocery. Yeah. They're doing away with that. Sometime this month it's supposed to stop.
Taxes are going back on, or here?
Here they're doing away with the grocery tax.
Right.
Here in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what date that takes effect. I was thinking it was somewhere around the beginning though, like the 9th maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, last August they passed no tax on military retirement. But yeah, they passed it, both the House, the Senate, but it hasn't kicked in, and it's been almost a year.
Right.
So, and down there, I wouldn't have to pay taxes on that either. So,
yeah. Did we say hi to Lucy Warren's World?
We did not.
Hello, Lucy Warren's World.
Hello, hello. And I did see somebody else in here. Oh, there she is. Irene
Malinois.
Malinois.
And Boss Boo Boy.
Okay, that's them right there.
Hi, Irene. Let's see.
Hey, there's Butt Naked Homestead.
Hey, Brett, how are you?
Hey, Brett and Deborah. Over there.
Paul said, Big Mike, I got my hand down before my head hit the floor.
Oh, okay.
That's good, Paul.
There's Tamra over at Heartland headquarters with Dink and Tank.
Hi, Tamra and David.
Yep.
Let's see. What else have I missed?
There's Reverend Dream.
Hello, Reverend Dream.
Hello, hello.
So Tammy, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so then today, after the eye exam and all that kind of stuff was over with, and it was kind of cute. When you go back into the back for the eye exam, they put you in these chairs that should be like in a preschool. Knees and hips don't work. That poor little girl trying to help me up out of that damn chair.
She was little too.
Because if I'd have fell on the floor, they would take the whole staff to pick up Big Mike.
Yeah.
You know, 285 isn't easy to pick up. So, yeah. But after that, we went to the DMV, guys. Hey, can I get a heck yeah on the DMV? Yeah.
Well, let me put it this way. We could have gone to McAllister's DMV,
which is a zoo.
which is insane.
Yeah.
But we have this little town close by.
Yeah.
And they have a tag office.
Stewart, Oklahoma, guys.
And
if you live in Oklahoma, you can get a license or your tags at any
tag office. Yeah, you just go to a tag office. So we went to the one in Stewart. They are the nicest people, and it never takes long.
No.
Not ever.
And they're so helpful, so you
But
do
now
it
that
right.
we said that, everybody in Oklahoma is going to go to Stewart, and now they're just going to ruined it for everybody.
So we went
don't
there.
go there.
And they just recently started doing driver's licenses there.
Yes.
It used to be just the tag office.
Yeah, it used to be you had to go to the driver's license office.
So both of our driver's licenses in Oklahoma will expire on the 29th of September.
Yeah.
Okay. Because they'll be 4 years old.
Thank you, Paul, for posting
And so
those
we
links.
went there and we got our real IDs.
We did.
Okay. So they took our pictures, they filled out the whole thing, they put your next of kin, they put all your information on there. So it's all in your driver's license real ID. So you can fly. I guess it's coming up really soon. Oklahoma, she said, is one of the last states
Yeah, I think
to make people get their.
Missouri was bad too.
Yeah. And so when you go on a domestic flight, you got to have a real ID and stuff like that.
If you got to go into a federal building.
Yeah. Military installation.
Yeah.
You need a real ID.
Yeah.
And that's nationwide. So here's my thing. Okay. So we did all this stuff. So mine was $35 because I'm old. Hers, because she's not old, is $77. So here's the thing.
And it keeps going down for you.
And it keeps going down the older you get, right?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I remember the last election, how people were all pissed off about showing an ID and costing certain people money. And now you have to get a real ID if you want to do anything. And that's the only one they're going to accept. How are they getting away with this one?
Right.
Okay. When it cost her $77.
Right.
I would hate to see what it cost if you were 25.
No,
holy smokes.
It doesn't matter. It changes at 62.
Oh.
So all the rest of it's the same.
Okay.
But my thing is this. That's their argument. Oh, to get an ID, it's so expensive.
It is now.
And that's why you don't have to have an ID to vote because it's too expensive. Well, it wouldn't be so dang expensive if y'all weren't doing these changes.
Yeah.
Or provide a free one.
I mean, it's worthless if you're going on an international flight. Still got to have a passport.
How much does it technically cost them to print that thing out? You know.
Oh, well, I know for a military ID. Okay, if you work for the government, they give you a thing called a CAT card. All right, computer access card, and inside there it has that chip, and each one of those costs $61. The blanks. Okay, I get that.
But that's what the chip.
This one doesn't have it. All it has is a strip, and the computer loads all that information on the strip.
Right.
That's why they couldn't give it to us because they sent that to Oklahoma City.
Right.
Oklahoma City uploads that, and then they mail it to you.
Right, and you have to pay for the workers' time. I got that.
Yeah, I got that, and they should cover all the labor and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But now we're going to talk about, if if that's the only driver's license type you can get is a Real ID one, holy smokes, how people going to afford that one?
Well, and I think that was an initial charge. It goes down when you renew it.
But we got an 8-year one.
We did. So that was
we got it for 8 years. So even if we move to Texas, I'll just keep that one because it has my Oklahoma address anyway. And I'll keep the tags.
You can't. You can only get away with that.
I know people that live in some states and they've had their plates forever.
Now, I would say if we moved down around Fort Cavazos.
Fort Hood?
Yeah, that you might be able to get away with it for a little bit longer because there's a lot of people
so many
from
military down there. Yeah, they got 2 divisions and a Corps headquarters there. That's a lot of people.
Butler Family Farm said passport is good for 10 years. I thought it was 12.
Yeah, ours are 12 years.
Yeah.
We have 12-year passports.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's 12.
I think in 12 years, I don't want to fly anywhere anyway.
Rain San, hello.
Hello.
And Ed S is here.
Yeah. Good to see you.
And
Let me refresh this one. Got 61 people in here.
let's see. But yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, we got 67 thumbs up. All right. Thank you very much. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, we welcome you. Tonight, it's free of charge. Okay?
It's always free.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
I thought we charged something.
No.
Oh, okay.
Unless you become a member. And if you become a member, we
Which you don't
appreciate
have
you,
to.
but you do not have
Yes.
to do that.
And what you get emojis for on here.
You get emojis, you get early access to our videos.
All the videos.
All of them.
Yep.
So, yeah. Well, except for shorts.
And sometimes I'll break out in song. So, but that's for everybody.
Yeah.
Because it is so sweet.
And I did have a commercial, but it kept having to change it, and it was weird, and it just wasn't working out.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alexander says, it's so hot, my cat is melting. It was hot here today, and I thought I was going to have a heat stroke trying to get chickens in.
She's out chasing chickens.
It was so bad.
Chasing
got a few
chickens
of them
with Terrie.
Yeah, I got a couple of
Hey,
them.
the zombie chicken
Project.
experiment or project, if you will, is going real well. Mm-hmm. Batman is one happy camper with the Anderson girls. Yeah.
Oh, and we do we want to tell that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Their other rooster?
Yes, because I forgot it already.
He can't remember the name. So we came up with a name.
For our death layer rooster.
Yes.
And the hens.
Yes.
Because we only have 3 death layers.
Yes. So the rooster is Azrael.
Azrael.
Because they're
Death layers.
So a grim
the angel of death.
Yeah, the Grim Reaper is Azrael. So that was his name. And then the girls are Myra and Asaka.
Who are
also harbingers of death.
There you go.
Maybe bad luck. I don't know.
And they're German.
But yeah. Anyway. Out and about with Dave and Daisy. Thank you so much.
And we are going to leave them together and incubate their eggs and increase their numbers because they actually are, for chickens, on an endangered species list and stuff like that because of their numbers.
Right. And I didn't read this. Dave and Daisy donated $20. Mike's Help a Veteran Fund. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
You are awesome.
And what was I going to say about the death layers?
They're crazy.
Well, they're very flighty.
They are very
But I was looking online to get a hen because you don't know with death layers, they all look the same until one starts dang crowing.
Yeah.
And that's how we didn't know. We thought they were all 3 hens, and he didn't grow his tail feathers until their 3rd or 4th month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he started growing tail feathers.
And growing.
And I'm just like going, are you freaking kidding me? But then I looked online to get a proven death layer hen is like what was that?
Well, it can range anywhere if they're young, and it depends on
if you
where
can get a chick, it's cheaper.
Yeah, but I think it was like 50 up to 250.
Yeah, for a proven death layer hen.
Yeah.
So we said,
Depends on where you can get
hey,
'em.
none of them other roosters getting to them hens. Okay, none. And the pen is raccoon proof. So we're going to start raising them, and
We'll see where that
we'll
goes.
see what the side hustle brings.
Lori Carp. She said the relief you will get from the pain is great. Hopefully you're
I
able to
hope
get
so.
started on the surgery soon.
I hope so. I'm tired of taking pain medication, guys. I am sick of it.
When you don't take a whole lot of it, I mean, you're
But
pretty good about
anything-
not.
yeah. What was that one there? I'm taking it.
Tramadol.
Tramadol.
Yeah, the tramadol. He
It
takes
makes me dizzy.
Well, you take it at night mostly. Just
No, I
before.
take it in the morning too.
Do you? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
because they took me.
No
off
wonder
the-
your brain's
They
not
took
working.
me off the other one, and she told me to take 2 in the morning
Mm.
and 2 before I go to bed, because I couldn't even go to sleep because my hips. The pain was so much.
Yeah.
So I'm tore up from the floor up, guys.
Yeah, he's falling apart. Somebody said you were becoming the $6 million man or something.
So we got the boat out. I emptied the boat out of the fuel out of the boat. The mower's working perfectly fine on it. If you know how expensive a 150 Merc is on a boat, and I drained all the fuel out, and it holds 33 gallons of fuel, that boat, and things happened, and I filled it up on the way home from the lake just so it would be filled up, and then we haven't been fishing in a year on the boat. So anyway, I did all that. I mowed the grass with the gas. Mower's working fine. I haven't broke that. I was out brush hogging the other day, and remember I put the plug in the tire because I ran over a broken pallet with it and punctured it. Well, I'm guessing when I was in the field and when I'm turning, it kind of slides. Well, I guess it caught that plug that I didn't shave it all off, I guess, because it went flat and it came off the rim. So I limped Babe into the shop area. I jacked her up using the loader and then put jack stands underneath it. And then I took the tire off. And when I looked at it, it had pulled the rest of the plug out, and it was just hanging by the end of it in the top of the tire. So I said, well, you know what? And then I looked at it and I said, well, that didn't work because I used a car plug and not a tractor one. We couldn't find one when we went out to look for them. So I took the tire in to T&W's in McAllister, shout out to them. And because they were the only, I went to tire shop after tire shop. Yeah, we don't work on tractor tires. Finally, somebody over by the Taco Bell, that tire shop there, the Michelin, he said, go check T&W. They do a lot of ag work. And so I went over there. They fixed it. They put a patch on the inside. And when they do that, he said, that hole was bigger than what you thought it was. Okay. He goes, but we put liquid rubber in the holes. They force fed it in the hole. And then we put a patch on the inside. So the tire's great. Babe's up and working. So we got that done this week. Pulled the boat out, hooked it up to the water, tested the motor, ran the motor. Everything's fine on that.
Speaking of,
I got to put the new latch on the live well. Put that on there.
Speaking of tires,
Yeah.
and boats.
Oh. Yeah.
Your tires on your trailer for your boat were looking a little low.
Yeah, they haven't rolled. Been hot.
You might want to check that.
Yeah, but then we had her vehicle. She got a flat.
I think we talked about that last week when I got back, but we did get that patched too.
Yeah, we got that patched too. But we got that for free.
Yeah,
we took it back to the Chrysler Jeep dealer, and because when she got the vehicle, it'd been just at a year. They had put brand new tires on it and it had a warranty for flats and all that kind of rotation of the tires and stuff like that. So she got that done for free. But yeah, so it's been kind of a busy week. We didn't put out a video on Monday, and only because I've got so many doctor's appointments and stuff like that I've been taking care of and all that stuff. So I had an online, or they called me from the VA and talked about medications and all kinds of stuff and things like that. And then the eye doctor now, and then we got the doctor again tomorrow or Friday.
Right.
So,
Brian said the beard looks good.
Oh, thanks. She hates it.
I
She wants me to go back to the goatee.
Yeah, I like the goatee. Rachel, back to good, says Real ID is cheaper than a passport, though. That is true.
Well, then what would the passport cost us?
It was like 100 and some, 110. I don't know what the renewal. The renewal wasn't as much. I don't.
No, the renewal was $66.
Right.
But the initial one was
it was
just over.
Plus, you had to get the picture taken and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. But we had to have a passport. You couldn't.
But you got to have a passport if you go outside the United States. And we had to have one because we were in Korea.
Right.
And then we moved here. We got them here.
Right.
Because we didn't know how long I'd stay here, or if I'd take another job overseas and stuff like that. Plus, we like to travel. So
Paul said, Big Mike, thank your lucky stars in the UK for passports. The elderly have to pay the same price.
Oh, yeah?
I think they do here, too, for actual passport.
Yeah, for passports.
There is a fly that is driving me crazy.
Oh, and then I got on the 12th, I've got a meeting with the Social Security office to do my application for Social Security.
There you go.
Yeah.
Dave and Daisy, Dave got him a snapping turtle, apparently. I saw it, and then I scrolled, and now I've lost it. A 30-pound snapping turtle. He said, who wants turtle soup?
Wow. I watched a video where a guy was in some river, and he went underneath there and grabbed a snapping turtle. And he was not a small dude either. And he brought this thing out. It was a 125-pound snapping turtle. Huge. This thing was big, and this guy had big guns. And he pulled that thing up and had the shell laying on his back. And I guess they weighed it and stuff like that. And that turtle was like 100. They said it was, can't remember, it was like 160 years old or something like that.
Right.
Massive.
Rachel must be like 25. She's 25. She said in Arizona, our IDs are good for like 40 years.
Yeah.
They're good until you're 65.
Yeah.
I loved that when we were there. It's like, cool. I won't have to get another. And then we moved.
And then we moved to Colorado.
Yeah.
Colorado. I will never live there again.
4 years.
Great to visit. Don't want to
to
deal with their way of thinking there. Yeah.
Let's see. Out and about.
Hey, there's John Goes Hunting.
Hey, John.
John Goes Outdoors.
There you go. He's no longer John Goes Fishing and Fishing Hunting.
Yeah. There's Lynn the Okie.
Linda said, I go in with a cane to the DA or
to the VA.
No, DMV. DMV. It is in and out. Plus, they wanted me for jury duty again. Plus, want me to run for a political office in the state. Whoa, there you go.
I will never do that.
No.
They don't want to get in Big Mike's past.
Out and about with Dave and Daisy.
I got grandkids. I don't need them to know stuff.
Out and about with Dave and Daisy said, isn't it amazing how you still have military red tape even though you're no longer in the military?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And,
Kentucky Bluegrass Living. Hello, hello.
Hello, the Rambling Peaches here.
All right.
Hello. Let's see if I missed anybody else. Possum Run Homestead, Mama V. Hello, hello.
We've got 5 minutes because after this, we're all going over to Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse. If one of the moderators will put his link into the chat.
Paul has been our link person tonight.
Brian's in here. Brian could do that. So we make sure we get everybody to go over there after this.
Let's see. Brian,
She smashed that thumbs up, Linda says, and make sure you subscribe.
Yeah.
Hey, we would appreciate that. Hey, Grilling Addiction with Nick.
Hey, Nick.
There's Nick.
How was church tonight?
All right.
He does church on Wednesday, so he doesn't get to make it in a lot.
Oh, guys.
Hey, there's Bobby at Petty Jean River Homestead.
And we talked about this before. She got me on a keto diet, guys. Keto.
There's
No
Lenny
sugar,
Yoki.
no whites, no nothing. And let me tell you something. Guys, my blood sugar, where it's normally around 170 to 200 and something,
Which it shouldn't be.
which it should not be.
Ever.
It's down around 113 to 120, 125 to, I've even got it down to 110. Just waking up in the morning and stuff like that. And I feel so much better.
Except we messed up and ate burgers for lunch today.
We ate burgers for
and I
lunch.
feel sick.
We cheated.
Oh, I feel so sick. Anyway.
Guys, this burger was a double cheeseburger.
Mine wasn't. His was.
Double cheeseburger. It said double the meat. And it had all the vegetables in there. It was packed full. And it had mustard, mayo. And when I was eating, after you've been on a keto diet, it was running down my fingers as I was gnawing into this thing. And guys, I got sick to my stomach.
Yeah, it messed you up when you've been on a keto diet for a while. And
I
you
was
eat
like
something
going,
you shouldn't.
oh my gosh, this tastes so good. And I had onion rings. Guys, onion rings. And dipped in mustard, which I love. She's going, ugh. But dude, it was just so good.
What we got?
And
We
then
got 4 minutes.
It hit me
What do
and I
you-
got sick to my stomach.
What do y'all put on your onion rings? Let me know in
Yeah.
the comments.
I
Toss
eat it.
it
I
in
can
there.
only eat it with mustard.
Yeah. There's
It's like a corn dog. I watch kids put ketchup on a corn dog.
Villanueva. Hello.
Yeah.
In the Philippines. Good morning.
That sounds so yummy, Leanne Gunther said. Dang right, Leanne.
It was good because we haven't had
Oh,
that in a
Butler
while.
says salt only.
Ketchup.
There's Kelly
Kelly
ketchup.
said ketchup. Nothing's good. Yes, ranch. I've done ranch.
Ranch?
Yeah.
I guess that would be okay. Ranch is good.
He's like, who doesn't put mustard?
I dip mine. I mean, I can dip it in a jar of mustard.
What does Terry's shirt say? A lot of stuff. No, it's got all the states.
North Dakota, South
all
Dakota,
the
Ohio.
states.
It's all the states.
It's a Harley shirt.
Yeah. Ketchup and onion.
Kentucky Bluegrass Living said, nice tan, Mike. Wear a hat. Sun is dangerous.
I know. You remember when we went floating down the Salt River in Arizona?
Oh, we were so burnt.
And
Bad.
it was the first float of the year, and I wore a bandana around my head, right? A bandana. And everything was just red sunburn. Well, we left and we went to a Dairy Queen, and I took my bandana off. I looked like a soft serve.
Yeah, he looked like a
It was
ice
like
cream
red and just solid
White.
winter white. I looked like a big old ice cream cone.
Nick did say good honey mustard, and I have seen honey
Yeah,
mustard.
honey mustard.
Leanne said onion rings plain. I like mine plain.
Yeah.
Maybe ketchup occasionally, but usually plain, or with like that what is it, the bloomin' onion dip that
Yeah.
they use.
Oh, that sriracha.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah,
sriracha
that's pretty
mayo type thing.
Yeah.
Everyone was screaming at Big Mike for a beach to wait in the river.
That's when I lost my wedding ring. And I was so scared. I go, oh my God. She goes, what are you doing? And I said, if she wasn't on the float trip with us, she probably wouldn't have believed me. But I had lost so much weight, my ring, or I guess my fingers shriveled up because of being in the water for like 8.5 hours. It just slipped off my hand and somewhere in the Salt River in Arizona.
Somebody's probably found it by now.
I'm
out
sure.
Magnet fishing.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do that. Go magnet fishing. Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Linda Peterson says she uses honey mustard. And Judy Herman said ranch.
Well, maybe I'm just weird because, well, when I was a kid, my grandmother used to make homemade onion rings. So we'd grow onions and she'd make onion rings. And welfare, they give you a big old can of mustard. And my grandma made us eat it and that's how I always ate them.
Nick said, I haven't posted in so long, but realized I'm only around 300 hours away from monetization.
All right.
If you guys want to watch some grilling videos,
Some good grilling videos.
Go over there, watch Grilling Addiction with Nick. Give him those watch hours. That would be great.
The Ramblin' Pete says Dijon mustard.
There you go.
Yeah, Linda said, I used to honey mustard.
Yeah.
Yep.
She uses honey mustard. All right. We are at 9 o'clock.
All right, guys. It is time to go over to Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse, guys. Hey, we love having you guys in here. Hey, remember, be kind to one another. Help somebody in need. And always think of that. Guys, we love you. God bless you. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys. Now it's time to go to Brian's and say hello to him. We'll do a love rate over there.
Yep.
And we'll plaster his whole screen with red hearts. Guys, let's do this.
We're doing red?
Red hearts tonight.
Red hearts.
We did blue hearts last time. Yeah.
We could do red, white, and blue.
Night, y'all.
Night, guys.
Night, y'all.
Bye.